What's going on, FBN-Nation? Man, glad to have you guys back here. I know it's been a while. Everybody's like, Mitch, what the hell happened after the R8? We've been creating videos, small little things here and there, doing poetry and stuff here and there. And then it's been a lot of editing, a lot of new job searches, started a new job, so that's going really great. I wish this could be my bread and butter, but it's not. So let's get into it. So from back when the R8 slammed out, man, it had been rough, man. It has been crazy this whole time. Missing my baby, missing my sports car, missing that exotic supercar lifestyle, but the dream isn't dead yet. It's just been put on hold. After I sold my truck to get the R8, I was able to, recoup some negative equity once I bought my house. It was just so flawless and so seamless when it all went down. I was so happy on cloud nine because one big milestone led to an accomplishment of another big milestone in my life. I'm forever grateful, but there's always lessons in everything, and nothing ever could be, absolutely perfect. So something that I couldn't account for. Excuse me while I drink my Black Rifle coffee. Not a paid product placement or its affiliates. So at the end of the day, man, we're still hooking and jabbing, helping people out with their channels, podcasts, my own podcast, trying to, get everything settled. So without further ado, here's the update. So ever since I wrecked the R8 and it's gone now, I have been shopping for that next bigger and better thing. But while doing that, I was also very unhappy in the company that I was with, and changes needed to be made. Now that I'm with this new company, things seem to be way more solid than ever. I got a little bit of a pay increase. So now shopping for my favorite cars has gone to a whole new level. Y'all did not see this coming because I've been talking about a Lamborghini for the longest time. Now, there's a lot of other things that are in flux too, like my living situation. I did buy this house, in 2019. I was happy, but as you can see, with the mess behind me and me being located somewhere between the living room and the kitchen, I need an office. I need video space. I need a podcasting room. So also thrown into this, mind meld is the potential for securing another location for your boy. And then after that, hopefully, just like I did with the Audi R8, hit one milestone and then hit the next milestone. That's what I'm all about, is just upgrading to the other level. I took this time to grow, help other people grow, and now it's time. FBN-Nation, let's walk this life together, right? So, on the market right now, as you can see on the screen, MP412C. Now, I've been watching Daily Driven Exotics and a lot of other favorite automotive YouTubers, and Supercar Blondie just got a 720S, and man, I was like, wouldn't this just be the upgrade? And now that it's 2020 and things seem to be looking right as far as the prices for these cars currently on the market, it just seems to be the right move. And those billionaire doors are just singing to me. Oh my God. I know I've been a Lamborghini fan ever since I bought the watches, but I was like, what would be the unbelievable upgrade from that? And I feel like a McLaren is the way to go. Now, crappy part enough and the downside about the McLaren is even through warranties, I do not have a McLaren dealership anywhere around me. Well, not anywhere. About 2 hours to the left and 2 hours to the right, a little bit down south. So, which would make it hard to get this car properly serviced after I drive the hell out of it, because we are going everywhere. I drive my cars like, it's going out of style. So I'm going to pull up everywhere. I want to be everywhere, from the beach to the West Coast to the East Coast. I want to take this everywhere. Now that I'm, I got a little bit more traction, a little bit more cheddar in the pocket, I am thinking, man, wouldn't it be nice to sink me down this freaking volcanic orange, just, beautiful ass car. This shit looks legit. Oh, like 16,000 miles. And at that price point with $10,000 down, I'll be looking at similar to roughly a little bit more payments than I was making on my original 2008 Audi R8 V8 with 405 horsepower. This is 616, huge upgrade. And again, that style, man, that style. I'm constantly in the car market, guys. Using Auto Tempest. They don't sponsor me, but it's all good. Using Auto Tempest, I've been able to find some really good deals on some cars that I've seen on the market. And since this scours, everywhere from eBay Motors to Auto Trader to Craigslist, which I don't really, we ain't going on the Craigslist sites, you know what I mean? So at that point, I'm still in the running, man. So please like, share, subscribe. Please leave a comment down below. MP412C, should I move away from my Lamborghini dreams? Because what I'm about to tell you and what I'm about to show you is unreal. So I've been looking for a Gallardo for a long time. Not only because of budget, but because I've heard that they're a well-built supercar that doesn't break down often and isn't relatively expensive to fix. But let's be honest, it's going to be expensive. So that brings us to what just got put on consignment in Motor Cars of Atlanta. This Lamborghini Gallardo LP 550-2. You're talking about freaking crazy horsepower gains from where I was at in the Audi R8 to now this nice convertible freaking LP 550. And it just, I can't stop looking at it. This navy blue is a wrap. They did paint the brake calipers to match, which originally it's black. Believe me, that wrap coming off all blacked out, especially with my black Jeep. Imagine the photos, imagine the videos. It's gonna be crazy. So this one's priced out for $109, a little bit higher in the budget, but still, by the time everything gets to working, man, I feel like this is gonna be the best bang for my buck, so I can finally have the car that matches the watch if we really wanted to stunt, you know what I mean? And like always, I always go back to it, man. I always go back to it. My Audi R8 love, from the driving experience to, the road presence, everything that I felt in this car. But now that I'm making a little bit more on the financial end, now that I'm making a little bit more financially, now I can search for that higher price point, which is crazy right now because a lot of, Audi R8s on the market are coming in this low 60, mid 70 price range, especially for something that is of a newer year, a newer variety. No more having to settle for a 2008 Audi R8 for $68,000 and about 45,000 miles. Now we're getting into this range where we can get something newer, less miles, and still kind of be around the same price point. I haven't really, pulled the trigger on any of these yet, but again, comments down below. Gallardo, McLaren, Audi R8. Come on, man. Come on, man. Do you see this McLaren? Do you see this McLaren? Stop, Cars.com. Do you see that? I think getting in and out of this is going to be hard. I'm 6'1". So, but damn. You know what I mean? But damn. And it used to be so cool, like, back in the day, I'm a 90s kid, so, you always had your favorite rappers talk about pulling up to the club. Well, in Orlando, you can't do that. You can't just pull up to the side of the club unless you get there early as hell when nobody's there. And then after that, everybody's gone. So, nah, ain't no pulling up to the club, but still. As far as the new grocery getter, I feel like this would decimate all. But then, to be as fresh as hell as I want to be, and having the watch match the fucking car, it's been the car of my dreams for a long time. I've been talking shit about this for years, saying one day I am going to own this car. I'm going to know what that feels, looks, and sounds like. And now that the fact that, Audi R8 and the Gallardo do share the same parts, there is a lot of aftermarket availability now that the fact that these cars are getting older in age. But then, why go all that way when I could save some money now? Put more money back in my pocket and get back to the Iron Man look that I fell in love with, the driving experience. Do I really need all that horsepower? But, as I said, man, everything's about making the right moves at the right time. And I'm thinking about investments. I'm thinking about where I want to put my money, this newfound, situation that I'm in. And it's really rough. So please leave a comment in this video of what I should get. I'm excited. But pause. There is another opportunity. The opportunity is to get my new place, have a yard for my dog, and have an office, a dedicated podcasting workspace since I work from home, or have a podcasting room and a dedicated office space for better sound quality, less distractions, but you know what I'm saying. So there has been some options on that front. Hold up, let me see if I can find it. Now, I've been going back and forth with this for a while too. An opportunity to get out of Orlando and really shock my system and really change my surroundings has always been at the tip of my mind. So everything from moving out of Orlando, moving to Tampa, or moving to Texas. Now, the prices on these houses differ wildly, but man, I'm saying if I could just afford it all. This is in Orlando. I was just checking out to see what was locally in the water, you know what I mean? So like, we may not be going like that, but here in Texas, close to San Marcos, close to Austin. I know there's gonna be a lot of tech jobs in this region. This house is crazy garage, crazy views out the back, and I'm just like, wow, on a hill, you have a skyline, the doors, the kitchen. This is what I'm talking about. You are talking about living like a boss, and I feel like I am ready to finally do some boss living. And that means I get to rent out this house, use the profit that I make to eventually pay half the mortgage on this house and just be living that sweet life. Multiple investments is a really good thing to secure my financial future, and then owning that supercar is going to be a lot easier on that end when it comes down to it. So what do you guys think in the comments? Do I get the house? Maybe not that expensive. I mean, we got houses for days, in different price ranges. I'm thinking about something a little bit more comfortable, but yet with a crazy, yard. This is about 2 acres out there in San Marcos, Texas. 2 acres is a lot of land. I don't know what the hell I'd do with it, but I'm pretty sure I could buy some toys, ATVs, put a track around the house and start grinding out and just hoonigan the hell out of my front yard. That would be so dope, man. And it's still on the market. I've been doing multiple inquiries, but I know a lot of people in Orlando are like, Mitch, no, don't move to Texas. And I'm just like, well, the world is my oyster, man. We're gonna see what the case may be with the house, maybe with the car. Everything has its pluses and negatives, but I do need to make the right moves. So I know I've been taking a break for a while, but man, I'm telling you guys, we are making moves. You know what I mean? Just because I'm silent doesn't mean I ain't still working. So this is my pledge to myself that I will try to dedicate more time to my YouTube channel, to my podcast, and be this, social media triple threat. Now, if I'm gonna stay in Orlando, we definitely still gonna have to do it up. You know what I mean? We still gonna have to do it up. And I bought my house new, but I bought my house after the previous owner had to back out of the deal because she broke her hip and couldn't walk up all the flights of stairs. I never really got to customize this house from the ground up. Customized lot, customized yard, customized features. And this is where we kind of get into the playground of how far can my money go, what I can get to help my living situation as far as office, studio space, workspace, and then my dog is top priority. He's been with me for a year, ever since, I got this house. He doesn't have a yard. We got him training, and after a few bad little scuffles in the dog park, we're not wanting to run that risk anymore. Like, me and him, we just discussed it like, bruh, nigga, you know what I mean? So I really want to get him a yard. some property, and this benefits me too, being working from home, a remote employee. So this is a preview of the floor plan. Nothing set in stone at this point right now. Kind of got some features, some couches, little, I did it up a little bit, so had to do that. And just to get an idea, frame of reference of how I wanted things to be. So, this study room right here will be the front office. Still have my pool table, sectional, Sisyphus table, bar, outside grill, covered patio, and then fence it all in, just so I can have my entertainment ability, my work ability, and have a better, consistent life for my dog to play outside and roam around as he pleases. And maybe I'll get a doggy door. Comment down below if I should get a doggy door. I don't know how much that upgrade is in the house, but please comment below. But this is FBN-Nation. Come on, y'all been supporting me from the beginning. Thank you for all of my subscribers. I know I'm not above 100 subscribers yet. Only 42, 46. I got you, fam. You guys have been really, showing me a lot of love. I love shooting these videos. I love taking people on the journey to my successes and the things that I'm looking for in life and thinking about. And this is going to be the pathway to where, one day, maybe, just maybe, I become that supercar YouTuber and have actual video evidence of my humble beginnings. And then we could be like, man, this is when FBN-Nation was young and we were dreaming so big at that time. I didn't think I was going to be here and have these type of options. So I'm glad that you guys are here with me. But FBN-Nation, bro, I see you, man. I see you. Thank you guys for your love and support. Like, share, subscribe. You can go follow my podcast on the BS Recess on Facebook. You can definitely subscribe to the channel because this is where you're going to hear all the news first. Hopefully we can get some workout videos here. I'm at my biggest milestone yet. I was 264 and I was depressed. And now I'm back in the bodybuilding game, gonna compete sometime in November, barring that COVID is a thing, but I need to get my beach body back. So let's get it back together, you know what I'm saying? So I went from 264, I'm now down to 247. We're on the road to 4% body fat, guys. We're on the road to 4% body fat. So let's take this journey together. I love you guys. Peace out. Perfect.